Hey now, ladies and gentlemen. Hey now. Hey now, and hello. Welcome to a Wednesday edition of the Line Talk 99.5, talk995.com, enter Mclain Yes, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, with your hump day. That's right. It is middle of the week, almost almost the weekend. Can I say that already, or is it too soon? I gotta wait till tomorrow. Okay, let's wait till tomorrow. I feel like it's I feel like it's been a quick week, and then today I felt like yesterday the week was going by fast, and then today I felt like it's lasted forever. But life can do that to you, right? Life can throw stuff at you where it's like makes time stand still, and that's something we all deal with. News today, kind of weird. I mean, we're not really, we don't really have a lot going on. I think Todd Blanche is on Capitol Hill with members of Congress or members of the Senate answering questions about, whatever. I hadn't really been paying a lot of attention to it, but we've got that. We've got more strikes in Iran. We're just kind of doing our thing at this point and taking over control of the Strait of Hormuz. I don't feel like a lot of people are even paying attention to that anymore, but there's that. And then tomorrow night, we got a big announcement from the president, which I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I'm going to try to guess as to what it's going to be and preview that for you. But we can't do any of that without bringing in the one and only Sean Boone! Hands together!
Shake that.
There you go.
Yeah. Bring out some 80s moves.
What a dance that was. How about that? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right.
You just doing
No,
all right?
I'm joking. I'm great.
Good.
Yeah. I had weird dreams about carnivals and things like that, and was very strange. I did a gig at a state fair.
Really?
But yeah, it wasn't like a North Carolina State Fair, which that's like a big, huge deal. It was more like a very small county fair that they called the State Fair. I guess much like Alabama's kind
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was. I remember that there was a shooting.
Oh, wow.
Bad stuff was happening. I get snippets that I don't know what I was playing. Evidently, the crowd didn't like it, and it was pretty bad. Then I had another one I can't remember that made me feel better.
You remember what part of town it was in?
Yeah, it was in the part of town that was in back in '95, which is over by near Sloss Furnace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, that was the time that we went to their morning shift partner, best buddy that passed away, Jack Boston. We went and we had a block for a phone.
Yeah.
And we decided that we were going to ride their version of a tilt-a-whirl, and we had the phone, and we were going to react. So we're going around, and I ate one of everything they had. And that was one of the things. So we're going around, and then as soon as we got off, the guy on the other end was like, "Man, you guys cut out like as soon as it started."
Oh, no.
Like, oh, dang. And then I started to get I'm like, dude, I got to get home. I got threw up one time there at the fair. I said, I got to get home. Jack was like, all right. And, he was like, he had a new car. He said, don't you throw up in my new car. I said, well, you got to hurry. So we were rushing to get to the house, and I was just holding it in. And he was like, "Well, I'm not stopping for anything." I was like, "Come on, man." He said, "We got to get you to the house." So I would open the door and throw up as we were driving.
Whoa.
And we made it. I only got a little bit on there, but I had to crash at the couch.
Was it on the exterior?
No.
No, I'm saying, you said you got a little bit of puke on the
Yeah,
car.
no, it was in the plastic piece that has the emblem, like, and you step in, but it didn't get on the carpet or anything.
Okay, well, that's good.
But yeah, I'll never forget that.
Mm.
And I'll never forget this morning when I woke up. I was stumbling all over the place. You know, I think I was still hungover from last night. And yeah, that was rough. Till the shower kicked in. And maybe that's what triggered those weird dreams.
Probably. It's probably what it was. The old country lawyer came by the podcast last night.
Yes, he did.
It
With
was
a vengeance.
it was out of control. It was I don't know what it was other than I could not get the country lawyer to stop yelling into the mic. No matter what, he just got louder and louder and louder, and I'm like, "Please stop yelling at us!" Like this is.
Well, I heard
crazy.
that's the way he talks in the courtroom. So
yeah,
you know,
I think there's many a courtrooms that could hear him from where he was at last night because it was that loud.
Oh man,
I was like, "Dude, you gotta."
He's a character.
You gotta turn it down a couple notches because it was so loud. I was like, dude, that's too much.
And boy, he was down in that Elijah Craig, wasn't
he? Yes, he was.
Man.
And that was compliments of Tommy Mitchell.
Yeah, Tommy.
The old country lawyer almost took the whole bottle out.
He almost pulled an angry Carrie.
It did, man. It was wild.
Oh, man, those were the days, I'm telling. Wait, that was last night.
Those were the days. Yesterday was the days. Yeah, it was a good time, though. And so that's available. Anybody wants to go watch that.
Yeah, you definitely want to.
I'm assuming I'm interested to see what Bubba Army says because I think that premieres on.
Oh, no.
I think that premieres on their network today.
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna pull some stuff from that today. Today's not a crazy day like it usually is. So I'm gonna air fry me some fried drumsticks tonight.
Yeah,
some Arby's fries.
Oh, it's on right now, actually.
Oh no!
It's just funny to see that cover photo. It's the country lawyer.
And by the way, if you would send me those photos you took of him.
Okay,
So
there's only two.
Okay, well, you know why, but I need to.
Yeah, hold on, I'll send them to you. You need to. I requested your location again. I'm trying to reset it so I can have it. It's not giving it to me.
Oh, I've got yours, but for some reason you don't have mine. I got to figure it out.
If you look at where it says I requested your location, you can.
Where did you request it?
In the text.
In the text.
In the text message. Our text.
Let's see. You're requesting it, so I'm going to share it.
Yeah.
Indefinitely, because you're my friend forever.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Do you see me? Hey, I'm right here.
It's not showing. It may be something. I think I had this problem with my mom. Those pictures.
Is it that bad?
I think I had that problem with my mom, and I can't remember how I fixed it, but I'll ask her, see if she remembers.
Yeah, I may see if your mom can talk after work tonight and talk to her about go ahead and doing the health insurance. I got to get moving on that. My list is large of things I need to do.
Yeah, she can help you with all that. You just hit her up.
Did the location work?
No.
I swear. I swear.
No, I'll figure it out. There's some kind of glitch when it comes to Apple unsharing locations. And so I got to remember.
Maybe it'll take a little while too.
Well,
or maybe you can do a reboot.
The exact same thing happened with my mom, and I had to like deep dive to figure out how to fix it, and I fixed it, but I just don't remember how I did it. So I'll figure it out. I'll ask her and see what she says.
Yeah, I wish you could do that and people not know.
Not know what?
That you requested it.
Oh, you just randomly spy on people?
No, no.
What?
Oh,
What are you
no.
talking about?
Just, if you're concerned about, people, you want to make sure they're making right decisions.
Oh, yeah.
And find out where they live. And,
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know.
What do you mean, like have a camera on them?
No. Oh, heavens, no. What in the world?
I don't know what you're talking
just
about.
know where they are at all times.
Well, there's ways to do that.
There are. Well, I don't want to know because I do not. Homie, don't play that.
Okay. All right. Let's let's go to the Hey Now roll call real quick and see who we got.
I'm going to make a prediction. The person that wins, their name is going to start with an L.
An L.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Early birds. Bo, Rick, AJ, Jen, and Tommy Mitchell.
Tommy! In other words, Elijah Craig.
Which puts in the number one spot today none other than
Yeah.
Jimmy the Greek Henna.
Oh, man, there's no letters in there that are even L.
Nope.
Jimmy is killing it. He knows he needs to go to Vegas.
Number two is Leslie.
Oh!
You're so close. Number three, Scott. Then you got Carrie, Bubba, Rumble, Hell Yeah, Ricky, Tracy, Jean, Mike, Josh with the J's, Trace, Kevin, Maggie, Trent, Christy, Jeremiah, Sean, David, Saxon, Joey, Michael, Thomas, Slower Mower, Eddie, Corey, everybody. Hello. Corey said, did I hear Dixon say something about the tower being repaired?
Folks,
is that why I'm having...
Use the text line and let us know.
He said, is that why I'm having such a hard time picking you guys up in Winston County? They're working on the tower.
Yeah, it's a Richard line.
Yeah. He says...
Oh, hey, Richard.
He says, did I hear Richard say something about the tower being repaired, as in the process of being repaired?
Oh, yes.
Not like it's fixed. So I'm assuming Corey just didn't know about the tower stuff before, and he's just now finding out about it.
I hope that it's fixed before our birthdays.
No. It needs to be fixed before the end of today. I mean...
Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
come on, Cole.
Sooner the better. It's been long enough. Come on, Crank.
Get that. Come on, Crank.
I mean, he's too old to climb.
No.
He could supervise.
Could you imagine him climbing the tower?
No, I couldn't even begin to. I can't even picture it.
A picture of him in a harness, like lowering himself down off the tower.
Yeah, I can't picture it. I can picture him walking into like a room and saying, "What have y'all done now? Just leave it alone." I can't wait for Crank to be on the podcast this fall.
I know. Oh, it'll be fun. It'll be a blast. Listen, he's seen some things around here.
Yes, he has.
So I'm sure he's got some stories.
Oh man, you know it.
All right. So let's get it rolling. Jimmy, send us a song, and we'll get that hooked up. 205-545-9950. If you want to get in, you know the drill. Let's get to it when we get back on the other side.
Here it comes.
Light in your head and dead on your feet. Well, another crazy day. You'll drink the night away and forget about everything.
Oh, God.
This city desert makes you feel so cold. It's got so many people, but it's got no soul, and it's taking
Nobody can hear you on YouTube.
to find out you were wrong.
He's lip syncing, by the way, for those of y'all listening. You would have thought this was a Dave Ramsey show coming on. That's what when I hear that song, that's what I think of.
Well, Dave Ramsey can't hold a candle.
I think of the
To
Dave
Jerry
Ramsey
Rafferty.
show.
Do you know Jerry Rafferty's first song? Stuck in the Middle with You.
Really?
Yeah, he was with the band Steelers Wheel. They recorded the song, and he left them. So they didn't last very long.
Interesting.
Yeah, you know, here I am stuck in the middle. Oh, by the way, for Jumper plays the guitar, I dropped the ball once again. There's so much going on. So I decided to do a you pick 'em. And should I tell them or should we wait and surprise? Because this is
I mean,
big
go
one.
ahead and tell them.
Okay, I'm going to be doing from B.J. Thomas the song "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head," but I'm going to be doing it with my new ukulele because that's the way the song was done, and that's from the great, incredible movie Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
What's the one song of the guy that died? I feel like he died on stage where it was
Tiptoe
Yeah.
through the
Tiny Tim?
tulips. Yes, he died on stage, and they thought it was part of the act.
you should
And they laughed for a while.
you should do that on the ukulele.
I could do it for an encore.
That would be good.
That poor fella. He was so ugly, and his wife was unbelievable. It's amazing what fame will do.
So he died on stage, and everybody thought
Yeah,
he
there's
was,
a video out. You can see.
because he was
Tiptoe.
because he was like he was kind of a funny guy, like a Weird Al type of
no,
gimmick or
no.
what?
Take the owl away, and you'll have it.
Just weird.
Just weird. Very strange, especially for that time back in the late 60s, into the 70s. He was a strange one.
Let's see.
Very frightening looking.
Yeah, he is.
Kind of creeper, sinister vibes. But I mean, he was a nice person. Had a really nice voice. I think he actually did an album in his regular voice. Had a really nice voice, but he found his fame with that Tiptoe. So yeah, I might do that as a little encore because it's a real short little song.
This video says Tiny Tim first heart attack on stage. Did he have multiple?
Good gosh, I didn't know that.
This one's September of '96. This is second heart attack on stage.
Good grief.
Let's
Poor
see.
fella.
So '96 would have been the one that did him in.
Yeah, I would assume. I didn't know he had one before. What
yeah,
the
you
hell
can.
is that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's from your phone.
you can see his eyes rolling in the back of his head as he's.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, there he goes.
Boom, there he goes.
He's kind of rocking back and forth, gripping the mic stand, and oh yeah. Oh no, that's the same one. So maybe there was only one.
Yeah, I don't remember there being two.
Yeah. Maybe they're just messing with me. Oh, that's bizarre. Yeah, that's a creepy looking guy. He's got Marilyn Manson vibes to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a creepy looking guy.
Takes all kinds. But I heard he was a very nice guy.
Really?
Yes, and at the very end, he did tell authorities where the bodies were buried. So that was very,
Wait,
very
now that's
nice
not
of
real.
him.
That's not real, is it?
Yeah, in 95. Actually, that's why he died. He took a pill to give him a heart attack because they were waiting in the wings to get him. No, I made all that up.
So he didn't have bodies buried.
No.
No, he was just a weirdo.
Yeah, it was just a weirdo, as far as I know.
Mm.
What a weird conversation.
He would have been proud.
Yes, he was.
You would have been proud of that conversation. All right, 205-545-9950. Let's get it kicked off on the other side, shall we?
Yes.
Let's talk about. We'll make that happen when we get back right here on the line. Hang tight. This is the kind of stuff that gets me ramped up before the shows.
That drum groove, man, gets me going.
Yeah, this is the stuff that gets me fired up, as they say in Alabama. You get me fired up. I was listening to this morning. Oh, Bubba Rumble says on the line, he said that dadgum country lawyer was cutting up something fierce last night. I tell you what.
Uh-oh. I hope that I'm glad the old country lawyer didn't see that text where he was trying to be Southern. He needs to stay out west where he belongs. That's what the country lawyer would have said.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Bubba Rumble, you better be careful because country lawyer gets a hold of you, buddy. If he finds out you're from Arizona, he's going to gut you like a fish. He ain't playing around. Oh, Yankee folk. Oh, Western folk. I was listening to, and I'm going to be honest, this is my favorite Kid Rock album ever.
Mm-hmm.
It is the History of Rock album.
When did that come out?
1990.
Well, that's when he was right on the burst on the scene. That's his first.
1998. No, the first big one that hit was The Devil Without a Cause. And I think he had one or two before that didn't really get any traction.
Mm-hmm.
But when did the History of Rock Kid Rock album come out? It was it was May 30th, 2000. So 2000, right after Y2K. And I'm gonna be honest, that's a raw. Well, first of all, that's the album that's got American Badass on it, which is the most notable song on it. But there's some just raw songs on there that are like.
I have to check it out.
I was listening to it this morning, and you can't get it anywhere. You can't find it on Spotify. You can find like one or two songs from the album, but you can't find the full album on Spotify or any other streaming platforms. It's on YouTube.
Okay, I was getting ready to say somebody probably grabbed it and popped it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. That's where I always have to listen to it. But that's my favorite one, and I don't think that album gets any credit. It's really good. It's really good. I listened to it the whole way here today. I don't know why. I was just in one of those moods.
That's an Andrew Mclain recommendation, folks.
That's right. And I came across a video that was it was called The History of Rock, and it was a Kid Rock kind of documentary going back to his early days of, growing up in kind of an upper middle class family in Romeo, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
His dad was a car salesman or owned a car dealership. His brother got his leg cut off when he was like 7.
Oh, dang.
They were out there on their farm, and he fell off the tractor and got his leg cut off. And
I got a friend that got killed that way, fell off a tractor, and it plowed him under.
oof.
Yeah. You can't sit on, he was probably sitting on the fender. You can't sit on the fender. That's a no-go.
No, man. Listen, back in the day, there wasn't that many safety procedures in place.
No, there was not.
There were plenty of limbs lost back in the 70s and 80s. People just learned their lesson,
The hard way.
Learn the hard way. But yeah, it was interesting. What little bit I did get to watch, I'm gonna go back and watch more of that. But anyway, I thought that was good. Radio-wise, I noticed Barrett Media posted this. Barrett Media being a kind of a site that ranks radio shows and just keeps up with the radio business in general. If there's any radio news, like, iHeart just recently fired a bajillion people.
They're doing, it's like a every other year purge.
Yeah. I think iHeart, because, iHeart's mostly got music stations, don't they?
Yeah,
Do
they
they
have
have-
that and billboards. They're real big into billboards, digital billboards.
But do they have any like top like big talk shows? I mean, we're rare in the sense of like
Oh, so rare.
local talk shows. It's a wonder we're still able to even do this.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, and also at Murphy's station in Tennessee or in Nashville, it's the same thing where they're local. I don't know. I'd like to see how many they have. It's almost like Cumulus, and I've got to give them this, even though they, ish canned me. They brought me back. And
they don't even know they ish canned you. The
No.
thing is they said, "Hey, y'all need to get rid of 3 people." And
Yeah.
you were on
yeah,
the
and there was no choice.
no, there wasn't.
As far as that goes. But it's almost like they're a mom and pop major player.
Cumulus is?
Yeah, they're one of the big boys, but they allow this kind of thing to go on and see the profitability in it.
Yeah, that is true. It is sustained. And I think we're lucky because we, in our cluster, it's us and it's jocks. And sports radio is, easily it's not hard to stay relevant with sports radio, especially in a place like Alabama.
Yeah, there's always sports.
So the between us and them, this unit is generating money for the company.
Yeah, Birmingham is strong.
And the same goes for Matt Murphy and those guys in Nashville because they have their station. I'm not sure the name of it. It's an ESPN station, I'm sure. But, yeah, it's, it's just it's rare. And I don't know what it's like in other states, but we're lucky.
Yeah.
But the reason I bring that up is because of a story I saw. I saw it a couple different places. Howard Stern, who his, was
he's still going, right?
he's still going. He was once the GOAT. I used to love his show. I thought it was hilarious back in the day. And when I say back in the day, I'm talking up until the 2010s, 2015.
That's when he started getting on those shows, those Can You Dance shows or whatever.
Yeah, he started getting into America's Got Talent. And then it was like once he kind of got there, and really with the emergence of Donald Trump is when he kind of ruined it for a big chunk of the audience. And it's like many people in entertainment and Hollywood, they got ruined by Donald Trump. They contracted TDS and then they just couldn't, handle it and isolated their audiences. Howard did that, but before, man, it was so good. I mean, it was funny. Yes, it was inappropriate. No, it wasn't something you wanted your kids listening to. But if you're an adult, a consenting adult, like to listen to some of it was just like when they used to call these little podunk local trade swap, Tradio, swap shop AM radio shows and mess with them. Like, I mean, it was so good. It was so good. And they were just good at what they do. So anyway, over time, Sirius continued to pay him a ton of money. I mean, I think his last contract he signed was $500 million for 5 years.
What?
Yes.
$500 million? Man,
That's $100 million a year. Okay.
that's right up there with like top quarterbacks in the NFL and basketball players.
Even more so.
Yeah.
And so
Dang.
he gets that. I'm assuming that he's responsible for paying his people and everything else. So, there's a whole staff to pay for, and there's a lot of people there or whatever. Assuming that Sirius XM's not paying them. I mean, maybe they are, maybe they're not. But so he makes that deal, but he over the past several years, he was at a stage in his life where he didn't really want to work that much. And so, especially after COVID, he did for years did the show from his house because he was terrified to go back to the studio because of COVID. And he would then started working his way down to like only doing 3 shows a week or 2 shows a week, and then it was just doing 2 shows a week, 3 weeks a month, and then being off for 3 months at a time. Of course, he had this vast library of decades and decades of shows and funny
Right.
moments that they could play, which they did.
And,
They had
and
channels.
introduce, a new audience, or the ones, that maybe not even weren't alive.
Well, yeah, and
you know,
also they had
back then.
spin-off shows, they had
Mhm.
wrap-up shows, they had different things. But yeah, decades and decades of content that they could play at any given time, and they even had channels dedicated to just replays. But then it went more and more like that. Well, then now he is. I don't know if this is a new contract. I guess it is, where he is now going to be only doing one show a week, and they just laid off 12 staffers on the
Uh-oh.
show, and so
Dang.
I guess he's going like it's almost like a podcast format, but
Mhm.
it's not a podcast. It's still a Sirius XM radio show, but it's only one a week, and it's kind of like, why not just hang it up?
Yeah.
I mean, first of all, you've isolated. I mean, you literally told half of your audience you don't want them listening to you, which was AKA Trump supporters, and you've had a lengthy career, man. Just hang it up, dude. You got enough money. What do you need to keep working for? If you're working for the people, for your coworkers to make sure they continue to have a job, okay, I could see that.
Well,
but I don't.
most of them are gone now.
Well, yeah, and then they just fired 12 of them. But I don't, I don't even see him being the type of person to do that. Maybe he wants to take care of a few people like Robin or Baba Booey or.
Well, hopefully she's done really well over the years.
Oh yeah,
I would think
I'm
so.
sure she's loaded.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
always
sure
liked her.
his-
She was really good to balance things out.
Yeah, no, it was really good. It was. I always viewed her as kind of like, one of those, just because it was all happenstance. If you go back in time and look at how they got paired up, it was a complete accident. And it was the same way with me and Jessica, and it was the same way with me and you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had never brought my own producer with me, and I just happened to get with people that it worked out. And so I would imagine she's well taken care of. Baba Booey and maybe a couple of others. Fred, who is the sound effects guy or whatever he does. But there's others like the guys that would do their prank calls and stuff, like
Oh, yeah.
Richard and Sal.
Mhm.
Like those guys. Those guys are hilarious, dude. Those guys are so funny.
Man, those were the
Hope they
days
go
before
off
you
into
could
something.
see who was calling you.
But in some cases, like for those guys, they can, if they're one of the 12 that got let go, they can go do their own thing. Like they've got enough name recognition
Yeah,
where they
could ride off of it.
yeah, they can make a living. So, it's just radio's changing, man. It's hard to believe that anybody, no matter who it is, had lasted that long in the business, because nobody really lasts that long. They either get fired, hang it up, or they die.
Yeah, there's
like
only a few.
Rush Limbaugh would still be
Mhm.
doing it today if he didn't get cancer and end up passing away. But there's only so many of those greats, and I try to think back on some of the ones that I remember that were good, but just didn't have long careers at all.
Yeah, Mark and Brian had a pretty long career, but they were at their best. I've heard a lot of stuff. Of course, this is before my time, but Mark and Brian were, especially with the little parody songs they did, were ahead of the curve. And then they moved to Los Angeles, and it just turned to trash. It
Why?
really did. Well, I mean,
So Birmingham guys moving to Los Angeles is a bad idea. Like, I would never do that.
Yeah, well, I mean, what ended up happening is when I came over to work for I don't even remember who it was. They changed hands so many times, but they decided to bring Mark and Brian onto the Q, 103.7 The Q, in the mornings, and they wanted me to help image that.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, if you would just listen through the tapes, and get a feel for it. It was filthy. It was like them hanging their junk out of their car on Pacific Coast Highway.
Wait, went to
and
L.A.?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You know, and people would pull it, see a girl. I mean, it was just, you know, and they're telling listeners to do it. And, you know, that's the one thing that really, you know, stuck with me. It was like, where are Mark and Brian? They lasted 2 months.
they lasted 2 months.
2 months in
so
Birmingham.
were they? That was not how they. Because I never really listened to them. They were not that way in Birmingham.
No, they were funny and edgy.
They were edgy in Birmingham, but not like that.
No, I mean, you could tell.
And then they got to L.A. and started putting their wieners out the window.
Yeah, and of course they had a short-lived show, which I enjoyed, called The Adventures of Mark and Brian.
Yeah.
So, you know, they were Hollywood. But, you know, hanging your junk out the window.
Was it like a certain? Was there like a gimmick to it, where it was like hang it out the window Wednesday or something?
I don't remember. I just
like Bubba used to do a no panties Thursday, where he'd have women call in.
I mean, it just didn't seem to translate well to radio. And then, you know, they were breaking the law on the air. And
well, and that was during a time, and they were probably trying to copy the likes of a Howard Stern.
they were competing against him, actually.
Okay, so that's what was happening, and that's why Bubba was doing what he was doing at the time as well. Everybody was just trying to one up each other back in those days, and that was the direction culture was going to. I mean, you can look at the MTV, the Spring Breaks, the Club La Vilas, the WWF Attitude Era, like all of these different things reflected that's what society, or at least, you know, whatever the demo is, 25 to
The de-evolution.
what was the demo that everybody was looking for? 24 to 35? What is it? What is that demo that everybody was looking for at that time?
Yeah, I mean, that's the age. However, that's not the age that spends.
Well, that's true.
You know,
But
and that's why you see the commercials and stuff. Most of them now are still catering to the young boomers and Gen Z and some millennial.
Mm-hmm. But back then, they didn't look at it that way.
No, they're like, oh, hell, let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know, and I got caught up in it as a 30-some-year-old.
So you hung it out the window one time in
no.
traffic? Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't take it literally.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I had some fun.
Dr. Dingaling would have.
Oh, man. Actually, we need to find out. You know what?
You're listening to Mark and Brian, if you know what I mean.
You know what? We need to do, everybody was doing the What Were You Like in the 90s? Remember the little things that had Goo Goo Dolls playing? We need to get Dr. Dingaling
Yes.
to do one of those.
Have like a Mark and Brian billboard Photoshop behind you, and you can have like blurred thing at you. We're way behind. We're gonna take a break. We're like so far
my
behind.
God.
Let's take the break. We'll go back on the other side, board the line after this. Darren says that album doesn't even show up in his discography on YouTube Music. You have to look it up from someone adding it, talking about that History of Rock album. Yeah, I think it was something with, I don't know if Kid Rock doesn't like some of the songs on there because some of them are personal, like where he's attacking his dad in one of the songs. And then there's another song about, I don't know if it's a real story about like when he was a teenager, end up getting this girl pregnant, and it's a whole like there's a song about that, and so I think I think Kid Rock or his team has pulled that from that album or most of that album from streaming services for whatever reason. I guess I can look it up and find out why, but I don't know the reason. B-Rad says, "Hey John Bird, you remember that Brian dated Paula Abdul?"
Oh, that's right. I've actually got his book. I'm halfway through it. I need to go back to it.
Wait, when did you read half of it?
A couple of years ago.
And then you just
I don't
stopped?
remember where I got it. Well, I mean,
Obviously wasn't that good.
well, I got let go of, and I lost it in the move. Remember when there was a hole in my roof and it kept getting bigger and bigger. I had to move to the other room.
Oh, you were in the middle of reading it then?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. There's some other texts about it. People are reminiscing on old radio shows, Mark and Brian and different things. We may talk a little bit more about